Here's how you dominate your opponent against the cage. Single leg to double. From the inside position where I have a good underhook, I step around my partner's knee, and I lock up my own wrist. From here, I square my hips up, and I'm gonna look to lock my arms around his post leg, in this case, his right leg. I do that by bending my knees, bringing my head towards the matted wall, and going elbow deep on his knee. From here, I create a lateral movement where I get my hips to the wall, and I place Tony down on his back. From here, I start to drop my weight, but I want you to pay attention to the fact that he kept the sticky hook. This is smart on his part because he can use this to off balance me and escape from underneath me. So as I feel that happen, I grab around his waist and I secure his knee line. From here, I drop my weight to clear his sticky hook. Watch how I extend my right leg back and turn my hip in towards his secondary leg. From here, I pummel my foot to the inside and I create a shelf. This shelf ensures that Tony's not able to get his knee to the wall, which is what he wants to do. He's facing towards his right shoulder, meaning he wants to escape his right knee to the wall. He can no longer do that. From this position, I get my knee right under his hamstring. I focus on grabbing his post arm and feeding it to my right arm. From here, I drive my head forward. I position my body so that Tony is squared against the wall. Notice that my forehead is pinned against the wall, which traps his arm. Now I can create uncontested damage with my left hand, throwing punches and elbows, etc. from the top. If and when he eventually gets his arm inside, he can cross-face me. From this cross-face position, I don't want that. Clear my shoulder, I grab his wrist. Obviously, I can throw hard elbows from here. I can also trap my chest over his elbow, where I can do tremendous damage with my left hand from this position. Again, keeping his bottom arm trapped and his right leg shelved prevents him from being able to wall walk. So when we do these techniques, we're always focused on creating uncontested damage. We don't want situations where we're punching and he has a way of obviously defending himself, whether it be by moving his head or using his arms effectively to block. So we want to take out all limbs so that his head is just a vessel for destruction. So from here, I go inside with the bicep, I get a strong underhook. Step around, get your hips nice and low and secure that single. Square up with the single, hit your double. Put him on his back. From this position, as I drop my weight, he's looking to immediately get to his elbow, and he's gonna look to slam this shin to the wall. I can't let him do that. So I secure, I get my head low, and I turn my hip in. I clear the hook. I pummel. As I pummel, I shelf and get back to my right knee. Trap the hand, drive forward with your inside wrist, but this is not where it's at. You gotta square your hips up. He can free this leg up, so I have to immediately square up, so that now it's much harder for him to free the leg up, and I can do damage. As he starts to cross-face me, not a problem. I push the wrist down, I land elbows from here, I pin with my chest over his elbow, and I can keep doing damage with my left hand from that position. If you like this video, leave a like, leave a comment, leave a fist emoji. I appreciate you guys.